What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be checking out the world's longest coastal path opens in England.
That's exciting.
That is exciting. And it absolutely blows my mind that the world's longest coastal path now seems to be on the island of Great Britain.
Whoa, I didn't even catch that when you first
The world's longest.
World's longest.
Yes.
I was thinking England's longest or UK's longest,
Right.
but oh my god.
The world's longest. That's what makes this a big, big deal. Now, we have checked out a little bit about the Southwest Coast Path, I believe is what it's called. England's Southwest Coast Path, and that was incredible.
It was. And I think in the comments of that video, I remember people saying they were working on this and it was projected to be open by this time. And I had kind of forgotten about it. And now
I'm guessing that the Southwest Coast Path is probably a part of this larger coast path. Yeah. And I'm guessing there are other paths like the Southwest Coast Path that are part of this. Right. It's not just this one big path. It's like multiple paths that are now interconnected.
Which is really awesome.
That is really awesome. You know, I love really long footpaths. I don't really know of any coastal ones here. I'm sure we have some.
Not strictly coastal. No,
obviously,
parts
we have
that go along the
coast. Right, but not like really far that I know of. I'm sure there are some that exist, but you know, like we have the Blue Ridge Parkway. Most of them seem to go through the mountains.
The Blue Ridge Parkway.
I mean, what is it called?
Appalachian Trail.
Appalachian Trail, and then there's the
Pacific Crest Trail.
But anyways, guys, I think this is going to be very interesting. So enough rambling. Let's go ahead and jump in here and check out the world's longest coastal path opens in England.
You can now walk all the way around the coast of England on what is the longest managed coastal walking route in the world.
That's mind-blowing.
That is so
I'm
cool.
Justin Ronak. Let me take you on a walk along this new path. The King Charles III path stretches almost 2,700 miles, but the length isn't really the point.
Holy
2,700
miles. That is mind-blowing.
How far is it from New York to LA?
Probably that.
I was going to say that's roughly almost the distance across our country.
Okay,
cool.
Here's the interesting thing. Obviously, you can't have a coastal path through England. Like, I wonder, what is this? Is it 2,700 miles of like actual England, or is it Great Britain itself?
True. Like, does it go through Wales and Scotland?
Like, I'm not sure. It would have to go through Wales to a certain extent, I feel like. So I feel like that's interesting. I'm not sure because it said in England. So I'm not really sure if anyone knows.
Me off too.
Yeah, let us know in the comments if it's actually just England or if it's more of like Great Britain itself.
Or maybe it'll tell us.
Yeah, maybe it will. Yeah, true.
What it means is you could now go anywhere on the English coast and turn left or right and walk for as long as you want.
That's crazy.
The last links were still being put in place under the supervision of Natural England, the government body tasked with creating the trail.
That's amazing.
It's brilliant.
That is awesome.
It's absolutely brilliant. The best thing I will ever do in my working life. We work very closely with landowners and occupiers to get our proposals right. And what's amazing is we've worked with over 25,000 people, and the rate of objection to our proposals, 2.5%.
Oh my
goodness. We take the time to bring people with us on what is a fantastic vision.
That's amazing.
The route was the brainchild of Gordon Brown's government 80.
Access along the main route of the King Charles III England Coast Path can be made unavailable during high tide. Makes sense. Please check tide times and if necessary follow the alternative route as shown on the map. You know, maybe this is just England, but because the majority of it's on the coast, you still have the trail that cuts maybe through England or something like that. That's what I'm thinking so far.
Years ago, it took a new law passed in 2009 requiring future governments both to make the path and to ensure it can stay open into the future.
I love that.
Our coasts feel the full force of the weather, and that can have devastating consequences. Just look what's happened here. Heavy rain caused the slip here outside Jarmuth and
Wait, did that fall down?
I think so.
Oh, man.
It's taken the path with it.
Oh, wow. That's unstable.
We just learned about that, actually. Like, we did a video on the erosion.
Yeah.
In some areas of the UK. And
yeah, it's pretty crazy, like how the land could just slip away like that. it makes you kind of feel a little bit unstable knowing that could happen, I guess, at any given time, probably during the heavy rain.
I like that they thought ahead and put in a law to where they have to maintain it and keep up with it.
That way it doesn't just disappear in different spots over time.
Climate change to bring more
look how beautiful that is.
downpours and higher seas, making coastal erosion and landslides like this more likely. Under the law, the path can be moved inland or rolled back where necessary.
The landslip happened at the beginning of February, the path was closed and a diversion was put in place, which was 1.5 miles, but it was using roads. So then the negotiations with the trail partners happened and we were able to take the 15 metres rollback to
Southwest Coast Path
and reopen the path within weeks.
So push the path back 15 metres?
Push the path back inland 15 metres.
And what would have happened before?
Previously, without this rollback condition in place, it would have taken us months.
This is about more than just the path, say the Ramblers, which has been campaigning for greater access to England's coastline ever since the end of the Second World War.
Wow.
What we have now, instead of maybe a footpath that runs along the coast, we've got that fantastic trail, but we've also got the rights to leave the trail, to go and explore and roam the beaches. It's a really fantastic way of people being able to connect to the coast in our island nation.
Among the highlights is the iconic chalk downland of the Seven Sisters in East Sussex.
Very good background.
Newly designated a national nature reserve, and which is where the King officially opened the path. And the new King's Path raises another enticing possibility, at least for the masochists amongst us. Here's the new England Coast Path. Wales opened its coast path back in 2012. It's 870 miles long. Then there's the 5,500 or so miles of Scottish mainland coast, where walkers have had the right to roam for more than 20 years. Put them all together, and you've got a round Britain path. But be warned, it is roughly 9,000 miles long.
Holy!
It will take 2 years or more to walk.
2 years?
Who's up for that?
Wow, guys.
Can you imagine, though? Like, that would be a freaking awesome journey.
Okay, I didn't realize this. Now we know that this is actually the England coastal path, and it cuts, like, kind of along the border of Wales, I'm guessing, and then along the border of Scotland is what it looks like. And so this is just England. But Wales has its own coastal path, and then Scotland has a huge path of like 5,000 miles. Is that what it said? Something like that?
Yeah.
And then you can do a Great Britain path now that's like, oh my goodness, I didn't even realize all that. All right, we definitely would like to look into this type of thing some more, guys. Whether that's the Welsh path, the Scottish path. I don't know if he was saying there's like one big Scottish coastal path.
No, I don't think it's an official path, but they have right to roam, so if you wanted to, you could. And
it can't be because he said the England path was 2,700 miles. It said something about the Scottish path were 5,000 miles. And then the Welsh was like 800 miles. Wow. I had no idea.
This is cool. I want to see more of the path. Like,
did he say?
I know it just officially opened.
He said 2 years to walk,
if you
like
did
the whole Great Britain or whatever.
At a good pace, probably.
That's incredible, guys.
Yeah.
I'm curious what the different numbers are. If anyone knows, let us know in the comments. I know there are different segments. Like, I can't remember which one would have been the Southwest. Would have been the 7 or the 6. I'm not sure which one it would be. I feel like it might be 7. But I could be wrong. But I am curious about the rest of these. I really want to look into these. I am a sucker for looking at nature, looking into hiking stuff and the wilderness and just all that type of thing. And so if you have any ideas or suggestions about what we should check out when it comes to any of these paths, whether it's the bigger ones or whether it's the subsections that we're seeing here, let us know in the comments.
And how many of you are planning on undertaking at least the England part or just the Wales or are you doing the whole thing?
Yeah.
All of UK.
Wow.
All of Great Britain.
And you know, what's really cool about this, you know that each of these sections are going to like have completely different landscapes in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Right? I wonder if number 8 here goes along Hadrian's Wall. I can't tell for sure.
Is that where Hadrian's Wall is? Between Scotland and...
I swear, it's somewhere up here, right? I can't remember exactly where, but...
So that's where the Sycamore Gap tree was.
Yeah, it was somewhere up this way. I can't point to it here exactly. But guys, Absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
This was awesome.
I would say when we come over, we want to do it. But
yeah, when we come over, we should we walk it when we come over? Maybe the whole thing? We're going to be gone for a while. That would be so fun, though, man. It really would be.
It would be hard as heck.
It would be hard to do it with a kid, though.
It would just be hard.
It'd be almost impossible
for us.
Yeah,
Come on.
Yeah.
Don't blame Sophia.
No, I'm saying like you would have to literally, to do something like that, you would have to take like a complete break from your life for a very long time.
Yeah.
You know, even doing the Appalachian Trail. The Appalachian Trail is roughly 2,000 something miles through the mountains mainly, and it's beautiful. But you know, when you go on it, you're going to be going from like 5 months, I believe, 6 months. So you can imagine to do something like even the England section that we're talking about here is probably going to be. I mean, what would that take? A minimum of 6 months, I'm guessing.
Wow.
But you could do it in sections. Go and take and do the section 1, then the section 2, and then take breaks in between. But anyways, guys, let us know if you are planning on doing any of the new section. I'm not sure exactly how they've connected this. Like, what is the new part that's been connected? But definitely be awesome. Let's say that. But anyways, guys, I think that's it for us today. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please click that like button. Feel free to drop your comments and suggestions about this video or others. And don't forget to subscribe to continue to follow us on our journey. Until next time, peace.